gonna do it how people do it on YouTube. What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan, and this is Blake. I'm taking off my jacket right now. Super Bowl podcast. Let's go.
I'm gonna click start on this so we don't have that on the audio version.
Oh, dang it.
Hey everybody, it's Super Bowl podcast, entertainment podcast number 4, Super Bowl edition.
Freaking cold in here.
It is very chilly in here. This room needs a heating unit really badly.
Okay.
Or we need a new podcast set.
Nah.
I mean, this is a perfect room for it, but we
Alright,
really
so
need a heating unit.
basically this could be it. This podcast could end now. I could just say the Broncos are gonna win.
Yeah, but you're
record.
wrong.
Or not record, we could hit the end button.
Hey.
I could go back and Photoshop my face on Johnny Manziel, and it'd be awesome.
Yeah, except for the Seahawks are gonna win the Super Bowl.
I say no.
I say defense wins championships, and the Seahawks have the best defense in the NFL.
I say Peyton Manning is a swag baller, the best quarterback in the league, and he's just gonna throw like 7 touchdowns. Richard Sherman's gonna do nothing, and yeah.
No, it's definitely gonna be Seattle. Okay, so I admit Denver's a good team. They're a really good team,
Well, yeah.
but Seattle
And Seattle's
is
a
gonna
good team,
overpower
too.
them.
They were both 13-3.
Seattle is gonna overpower them.
Let's compare. Let's compare.
Super Bowl's it's definitely gonna go to Seattle. They're gonna overpower.
Let's look at offensive right here. Okay, so you got Russell Wilson. Okay,
Yes.
he's pretty good. 3,357 yards, not too bad. One would assume.
Yeah, one would assume.
26 touchdowns,
Yes.
not too shabby. Peyton Manning, my boy. 5,477 passing yards and 55 touchdowns.
I mean anything right now.
Oh, it does. It
You
does.
can look at all the old stats all you want. It's not going to change the fact that Seattle's going to win. Come on, defense wins championships.
Is that your only argument?
It is a big argument.
We even have a freaking good kicker.
But you got to look at how Denver's played against other teams. I mean, they've lost to, who they lose to? They lost to the San Diego Chargers and they lost to the Chiefs. I don't remember who else they lost to. They lost to someone.
Yeah.
But those teams aren't the best teams. I mean, sure they got to the playoffs, but they weren't super great offensive teams, but they were good defensive teams. And when it came down to it, the Denver defense just couldn't stop them.
I don't know.
And you look at Seattle as a team with a great defense and a pretty great offense as well. So, yeah. What's that going to tell you?
Okay, well, let's look. They have not played, obviously. And they both played. They're both 13-3. So record-wise, they're pretty freaking even. Who does he have to? They lost to 49ers.
Someone and someone. I'm looking through this stuff right now.
Gee, thanks.
Pulling up.
Lost to someone and someone. That's a lot.
You lost to someone, what's his face, and the Who's It's.
Yep.
All great teams. Excellent. I must say.
This thing on.
I hope it's on.
It's like a little mini afro.
Card full! I'm gonna throw that thing out the window. Get a bigger card is what we need. Oh, I'm dumb. Alright.
Okay, so we will not be having an audio version of this.
We're never gonna have an audio podcast.
Okay.
Soon doesn't have a card. We're never gonna have an audio podcast. I'm just gonna say that. Alright, I'm pulling up the statistics for the teams. So we can have statistics for the teams. I hope. I swear, please. Oh, come on now. Browser. I want to open it there. So, I saw it today. Well, you gotta look at, you gotta look at not only, you think Denver's got like the best pass offense, which they do, but you gotta look at Seattle having one of the best pass defenses in the league. So you gotta think, who's gonna overpower who?
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I mean, nonetheless, it's going to be an interesting matchup with like Demaryius Thomas against Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
I just get the feeling that Peyton Manning is gonna slip up at one point, and it's gonna cost him.
He has such freaking clutch mode. And he has so much more experience.
He does have more
He's
experience.
been there before. He's been there twice. And he's won one.
But here, look at these defensive statistics I'm going to show you. Seattle allowed 14.4 points a game on average. Denver allowed 24.9 on average.
Okay.
Seattle scored 26.1 and Denver scored 37.9. So Denver does have like that one-sided attack where it's only offense. They don't have the defense to stop anything. You shut down that offense, you slow it down a bit, you get them off their game, Denver falls apart.
Okay.
That's just my argument. They're going to fall apart if Seattle can get to Peyton Manning.
They can't, though.
If they can get to him, or if they can get to the receivers, they can stop him.
The Denver offensive line is the third best in the league. Behind, I would say probably behind, maybe Detroit's pretty good.
Russell Wilson threw one less interception than Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning threw 19 more touchdowns.
Ah, I think that's wrong math.
Actually, no, 29.
40. Yeah, he almost 29 more touchdowns. Yeah, but come on.
But
You got Marshawn Lynch.
He
You got
almost-
Russell Wilson running the ball. If you can't contain a running quarterback.
oh yeah, you can.
Oh, but can you?
Take on his legs, game over.
Eh,
That's how you do it.
yeah.
I'm not
Such a noob
suggesting.
move. Noobs.
I'm not suggesting anything dirty play or anything. But
Noobs.
just saying you gotta do what you gotta do.
his legs.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You just gotta take out some of Denver's core receivers. I mean, they do have like the 3 best receivers in like ever, but you slow them down, you get to them, you play press coverage. None of that girly zone coverage that never ever works. Gotta get up there, get physical. Awkward silence. I'm just saying, you stop Denver's pass attack, you've stopped Denver.
Well, the same goes for Seattle. You stop Seattle's defense, you stop Seattle. If you can get through their defense, game over.
I think if
Which
Seattle
if
Seattle can score every drive,
but they can't.
they can win. They can get points on every drive, not just touchdowns. You can get field goals, but you've got to get points, and you've got to make sure that Denver doesn't get points.
Yeah, but okay. Peyton Manning will beat their defense.
Oh, will he?
They'll be under pressure. Russell Wilson will be under pressure to score, and he'll have to overcompensate for what the defense isn't doing, which will cause him to make risky passes. They'll get picked off. Broncos will score. He'll be under even more pressure. He'll throw even more picks. The Broncos will win. They'll go to Disney World or Disneyland, wherever they freaking go. I'll give my money because we made a bet on this.
Oh yeah.
Just go with it. And yeah, that's all. I'm predicting the game
I'm
to
only
go.
betting the money if I win. The money only goes in the pot if I win. If I lose, I'm like, oh no, it was all in good fun.
Yeah.
No.
So what do you have to say to that?
Denver doesn't have the defense to stop Seattle.
The defense.
At least not
the defense.
consistently.
The defense is not bad. And
They
Seattle's
can't stop them consistently.
Seattle's offense isn't that great.
If Seattle
are
can wear them
clutch.
down.
On
Seattle
third
has to-
down, they're good.
That's the thing. You wear them down. You can if you can keep they got you to a third down, you make that third down, you keep doing that, play after play, drive after drive, the Denver defense is gonna get worn down. They're on the field, first down, second down, third down, back to first down, and it just keeps going and slowly driving down the field. You gotta wear down this already weak Denver defense.
Oh yeah, because they're so weak.
They're not the best defense.
They're not the worst.
Well, obviously not. That title is owned by the Dallas Cowboys.
Jaguars.
Nah, Cowboys are a terrible defense.
Well, let's be real.
I'm being very real. Seattle's gonna win this game.
I'm gonna
That was a
go.
hot young team. They're really moving up from where they were only a few years ago.
Okay, but
Whole paper's still here. Who knows that?
this is from last week.
No, this is some statistics.
Oh, yeah, some stats.
Come on. Yes,
Oh, look, it says right here. Broncos will win.
I know, because this is on my paper, the Broncos suck.
It doesn't say that. You're dyslexic.
No. No. The paper's dumb anyways.
Broncos. 20. Broncos 31. Seahawks 24. That's what I'll say. So it'll be a close game. But I just think the Broncos will come out on top.
I'm gonna say Seahawks 24, Denver 21. Or Seahawks 21, Denver 20. It's gonna be a very close game. I'm not gonna say one team's gonna blow the other out.
I mean, it's
No way it's gonna happen.
It's a Super Bowl. I
Well,
mean,
Super Bowl
it's
could be a blowout.
the two best teams.
Wasn't there like a Chicago, Philadelphia, not
Yeah.
Philly, Chicago, and New England that was like 45-10?
This is all I'm saying. If it's a close game, which I'm predicting it will be, and Peyton Manning has the ball, there's not much you can do to stop him.
It's gonna be cold. Peyton Manning's like 37, 38. He's frail.
Yeah, but also Seahawks aren't good with cold.
They live in Seattle. That's north. It's cold up there.
Average temperature is like 50 degrees.
That's cold. No, I live in Texas. That's kind of cold.
In Denver,
Chilly.
it's freaking cold. Like,
Cold.
and then there's a difference between cold down here and cold up there. Like, that's like legit. Really
Oh, Denver lost to the Patriots. I just got that. I'm stupid.
once.
Yeah, see, they lost a 28-point lead to the Patriots. They had a 28-point lead. They lost. How can you
Well, guess what?
say they have any kind of mediocre defense when they do that? New England wasn't even a good team at that point. They're lucky to make it to the conference finals.
Dude.
They're a pretty good team, but they were not conference finals good. They shouldn't have gone to the conference finals.
But they did.
They shouldn't have.
But they did.
Things shouldn't have
But
worked
they
out that
did.
way. I don't
They
think.
did.
I think they got lucky
They did.
against the Colts.
But they did. But they did.
I think they got lucky against the
But
Colts.
they did. But they did.
Which only argument, Ryan? Broken record?
Chair. But they did. Okay, but next question. If Peyton Manning. No, that's not what I want to say. Do you think this will be Peyton Manning's last year?
If he wins.
That's exactly what I would say.
If he wins, he's done. He's accomplished his goal. I just think he's kind of like Brett Favre. When he came back, it's like, I just came back to win another ring. Couldn't do it, he got too old, it's like, alright, I guess I didn't do it. I mean, Peyton Manning's at that point where it's like, I'm just going to go until I get the ring.
Yep. Yeah, because you just
And
gotta
this is
go.
his best chance to do
You just
it right
gotta-
now.
You just gotta go out on top.
Yeah.
Because
And he don't want to go out. If he loses, he's going to definitely come back for another season.
Brett
I'm pretty
Favre
sure.
was a really good quarterback, but people remember him as a bad quarterback because he didn't go out on top. If he would have left when he was still on top, he'd be like remembered like from our generation as like a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm. So we get the feeling that Peyton Manning loses the Super Bowl and retires. It's just, oh, Peyton Manning, that guy who got hurt and kept trying and trying, even though he couldn't win the Super Bowl.
Oh, Peyton Manning. that
All we
guy.
remember is the guy who went downhill after leaving the Colts. What are you doing? I can't do that with my chair. This chair is dumb. It won't go down. It won't go down.
Well,
down.
Kind of run out of things to talk about.
I know.
That's very
How was that Pro Bowl, huh? You didn't watch it.
I know.
I watched it. Watchable Pro Bowl. first watchable Pro Bowl in a while. After watching,
probably 2006.
after watching the recap of 2012 Super Bowl, I remember how dumb it was. How they were like, not even gonna try. They're like jogging, they didn't give a crap. This Super Bowl was fun to watch. This
Well,
Super
there
Bowl,
was-
this Pro Bowl was fun to watch.
There was that guy that ran across the field.
Oh yeah. That's the best part of the Pro Bowl before this year was like streakers.
Yeah.
Not that I'm into that, but like people just disrupting the
Well,
game.
that was blurry, so it's good.
Hey dude, this is live TV. No, it's seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. This year's Pro Bowl, very watchable.
NCAA basketball.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I've never done a bracket in my life, but hey, first time's a charm, right?
I guess so.
I don't think that's the way the saying goes, but first time's a charm. I can
My-
win $1 billion, and I'm not sharing any of it with you.
I'd bet you'd give me at least 1K.
1K.
Or 100K.
I'll only give you 1K if
100K.
the situation would be the Seahawks win the Super Bowl and you have to admit to me that you were wrong and that you were wrong about everything, and I'd give you like $1 million.
Okay.
You have to admit that you were wrong and that I was right, that you suck. Even if Seattle loses, you have to still admit you were wrong, even if it's a complete lie.
Okay. I would still do that for $1 million.
Anyways,
Anyways,
better.
I've won the last 2 times in my family.
Cool. Think you do a perfect bracket this year?
No, that's so hard.
Yeah.
The closest I got like 18 wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's so
Oh,
hard.
we've got a long way to go. I wonder if you can make a bunch of different brackets.
You can.
I'm gonna make one bracket. I'm gonna stay up like a whole week and just make one bracket for every possible outcome. Every conceivable outcome, I will make a bracket. I'm gonna have like this whole room will be filled with brackets. You can see, they're gonna be mine. And when it's over, I'm gonna like spend another week looking through the brackets to find the one that was perfect. And then I'm gonna claim my $1 billion.
Well, you have to submit it to him.
I'm gonna go submit it. It'd probably be a week late unless I stay here all night with Ryan. No, because Ryan would take it and sell it for himself.
Oh.
Mm,
Well,
busted.
I gotta go Photoshop my face on Johnny Manziel's head.
Have fun with that, Ryan. Alright, we'll see you guys after the Super Bowl with likely another regular edition of the Entertainment Podcast. Not sure. Might be a recap.
For you, Cap.
Might be something. Dude, it's a wild card. Dude, mystery.
Or
We'll probably talk about the draft.
maybe a weekend review.
We'll do something video later. Bye. Podcast over. God, Ryan, it's nasty. Gross. Gross.
Blake, I think it's your turn to dance out.
I want to dance out.